First of all, to welcome the contributors here today, and also, I suppose, from my own personal, it is nice to be able to address the Shannon. It's my first time addressing the Shannon, so first time for all today. My father in his career spent 8 years in the upper house, so it's a nice privilege to be able to address the Shannon today. And obviously, in relation to an issue that's extremely important, I sat on the Climate Action Committee and will hopefully sit on a permanent Climate Action Committee chaired by Hildegard here. I want to welcome you today and your address to us. I started a huge journey of discovery in the 8 months that I sat on the committee. My own knowledge was pretty minuscule when I look back on it now in relation to this and all the parameters and the facets that accompany this. Again, you're preaching to the converted in relation to the timelines we need here and that the action that needs to be put forward. I am struck by one of the presentations here this morning in relation to consultation and building coalitions. I think that is paramount to actually getting success in this. If we do not build a coalition in this, if we do not build agreement across all parties and all sectors of society, what will happen is a knee-jerk kickback, politically or whatever way we want to call it. It will be a them and us or whatever way it breaks. And it could set us all back 10, 15, it could set us back a generation, which we don't want. So we were very paramount inside in the committee in relation to consultation and public consultation, be it coalition consensus. I was very interested in what happened in Germany, what you mentioned about Germany and the coalition, building that coalition between industry and the ground. But we need to get to an even more micro level in Ireland because we're a smaller population, we're more integrated. You know, managing directors of companies are brothers who have farmers, who are sisters, who are teachers. We're a lot more integrated as a society. So what we wanted to propose was town hall type meetings where you have peer-to-peer and community learning between young people and old people, between farmers and doctors and unemployed and people on disability or across all sectors of society that would actually educate each other, but from the bottom up, or at the same level. Because I don't believe politicians coming into a position where we're on a top-down approach is going to work. Europe has kicked back at a top-down approach. America has kicked back at a top-down approach. So we need to alter our communication style and how we do this. And I think that is paramount, that coalition building. And that's going to take maturity out of people, and that's going to take maturity out of political parties too, to really take a step back from the politics, build that coalition of consensus to actually drive this through. So I'd be interested in hearing more in relation to the coalition building that happened in Germany.
Thank you, Deputy Neville. Senator Michelle Mulhern.